Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In the last video we kind of got the VL running for the bitty deodorant down the intake. But if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'll throw a card up on the screen here or whatever it is so you can click on it. I went down to Super Cheap and bought some jack stands so I can jack the rear end up and get that tank out and give the tank a clean and start blowing the lines out. So I can put fuel in it and try and start it that way and see what issues we might run into. There's a little bit windy today as there is another storm. It says there's a good chance of a tornado warning, but that's very unlikely for this place. But let's get this jack out of my car. I've got the little sock around the GoPro today to see if that'll help with some wind. Hopefully it does. I just remembered I left my jack with Brendan in the GQ and we went and picked that up. So I've got the old factory jack out of the VP and a screwdriver to jack it up. This might take a little while. So I saved the boring bit and got one side up. Halfway getting the other side up, but it's so tedious doing this for half an hour. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get this wheel off and get it jacked up and we'll go from there. These wheel nuts have definitely seen better days. And the studs. A little bit rusted if it'll focus. Wonder if that's old slap with the paint that's came off. And the tyre slap's no longer there. Turns out my wheel brace has seen better days. Might have to go buy a new one of those, or I think I've got one in Brendan's GQ from when we went and picked this up. I think I'll go get my Tool Pro set and get a socket and use that. I didn't really think that I was going to take this wheel off, so when I jacked it up I didn't crack the wheel studs. So now it's up and the handbrake doesn't work fully. I'll have to get someone to jump on the brake, so I'm not lowering that back down with that screwdriver. I'll just wait until I get a jack. So that can stay like that. I'm going to gurney everything under here so it's easier to get to, well not easier to get to, sorry, easy to deal with. Considering how it was sitting for 5 years. So James with the RX-7 is getting ready to pull the engine out so he can send it away and get that built. So instead of working on the VL, I'll go around and help him. And made it to James's, KFC in hand. He's already got the RX-7 out of the shed. At that Black 7 on Instagram. Go follow him for the build. Persuasion sticks. Wait, Rowan. Rowan's here. I reckon harder.
You reckon harder? I'm scared. This shit's expensive.
Shouldn't have put so much goo on it.
If I didn't put so much goo on it, the boost would have been like...
So he also has an S13, white over gold. Obviously got the skidders on the back. Said it's a bit knocky at the moment. He's got all the JDM stuff. Am I gonna fit? Oh, it's hot. What, took you a week, 2 weeks to put it together? It isn't too bad. Stripped interior and put the engine together and chucked it in. Or if I can, give it a bit of a start. Ooh, instantly.
Wait for connection.
How do I...
That's gonna sound. It hurt my ears, so it probably hurt the camera. Give it an hour from in there, it'll probably sound better.
There's that. Hopefully that doesn't blow up at the same time as this getting rebuilt. It'll be a bit unfortunate. Might be a bit of a weird video as we've gone from nearly taking James's engine out to picking up Brendan's car to see what's wrong with it and taking that over. And Brendan's here, so might go to James's now and try and find out what's wrong with this.
Oh, really?
Let me in! Oh mate!
Let me in. He's pushing on me, he's trying to make me go faster.
There's been milk left in here for probably 2 months. It smells great. Your steering wheel's
Just started
to the
getting a
left.
bit fucking, we're going boating. Any slight dip in the road is real bad, eh? Stability control fault, I wonder why. That's horrible.
I reckon from when you hit the gutter, a sensor or something's probably broken or...
You feel that?
Yeah.
As soon as
I wonder what it looks like from behind.
Probably real bad.
Look at it crab walking.
Yeah, look, it's fucking bent the strut as well. Well, it looks. I'm not going to say it's bent, you don't know until you pull it out.
So
But
I
definitely
thought-
bent that.
Yeah. I didn't know if this was going to be because of this.
Yeah, no, it's just pulled over.
Yeah.
So I reckon it's going to be pretty tightly sprung to get
Ooh.
that arm.
Yeah, when the wheel came this way and hit the lower control arm there.
I don't know how it's done that though. That's
Just come back out.
yeah, but to flex that hard and still not drive like this.
Holden built tough, yeah. All done and dusted now. The old one obviously a little bit bent. Oh well. That'll be driving straight again. Got 16 on it. Heaps better. Just back down at the VL now. Gonna start taking the tank out finally. It's been a couple of days. Haven't really been doing much. So stale fuel definitely smells not nice at all, actually. Getting the lines off. I don't know if there's any other lines. Oh yeah, this plug I'll have to try and get off. Easy as that. I've got to hold Bella back because she wants to do nothing but this. Go away, I'm trying to work on the VL. Go away. I'm just having a bit of struggle with getting this rubber ring apparently up over this, which is what I'm going to be working at now. See how that goes. Got it. Just soaked it with WD-40 overnight from yesterday and had a bit of moisture in it so I could pull it out a bit easier. Now I think I can. Also, this wheel is like rusted on. Excuse me, I'm trying to record a video. But this wheel is like rusted on. Can't get it off, so I'll have to work at that too. How's that? That's why I wanted to still start. But it's obviously stale and not good enough. Alrighty, I think the first thing we do is give it a clean off. Not as much in there as I thought. Ooh, yummy. I don't exactly know how. Oh, I think we. Oh, Bella, did that hurt? Nah, you're tough as nails, aren't you? Look at your head; it's got a big mark on it. Judging by the condition of everything, I might buy a new pump or I'll give it a good clean up. Well, it's exactly what happened to Nathan's. Sorry, I don't know if I got it on camera then. Oh, look, he's calling now. We'll get his reaction. We want to get your reaction, Nathan. You ready?
Yeah.
I squished it.
Same thing happened to mine.
Yep, same thing. You're just in time. I'll try and prop it up, but...
Yeah, I've just turned to mush.
Yep. Exact same thing.
Yeah. I've got fuel hose on my VL, although it's not submersible.
That's right, I will just go down and grab all new hoses and stuff once I find out and go to put it back together.
Beck's calling me, hang on.
I reckon that's pretty rude, guys. Mid-conversation. But he has a good idea, which is what he did with that and the other white VL. But it was trying to start even without the deodorant. It was da-dun, da-dun. So, which means stale fuel was getting to the rail, which that's good for the pump. But exact same thing happened with Nathan's. That just turns to mush. Look at that colour. Ooh, it was dirty to start with, as you can see, but ooh, the colour of that is horrid, and it smells really bad. It almost smells like vinegar. Really acidic. Gross. Gonna drag the tank over, give that a bit of a gurney, clean out the inside. So the idea of putting that pump in the fuel and seeing if it works has gone out the window because the sock has got a hole in it, and I'm pretty sure you can't buy just the socks off eBay, so I'm gonna have to buy a new VB pump. Put it there obviously for an intake pump. I'm not gonna run the I think it's the high pressure or the low pressure, sorry, the low pressure pump. I'm just gonna put a hose line from the pump on the tank and run it straight to here through the hard line down to the fuel filter, and completely ignore all this and just tape these up. Be a lot easier. But I'll have to wait so I can buy a pump. But the fuel settled and you can see hose obviously out of the tank, but just breaks apart. I think the next thing we can do is pull these seats out and get the carpet out, get the center console out, gurney the carpet and see what that comes up like. Might even give the seats a bit of a gurney. I'm not too hopeful on all this stuff. You can see the texture of the carpet, and then it's just nothing. So we'll see how that goes. I know there's a hole down here, but I'm struggling on this bolt. Every other bolt I can get undone. So this one's undone, the chair's wobbling. It's just that bolt will not move. I have to put the Allen key in it and actually kick it to move it this far. And it's actually bending the inside of the bolt. And it's got a bit of movement in it now, like the inside of it. So I don't want to like thread it or strip it, sorry. I used a hammer, hammering it in, and then got some leverage on it and it cracked. Starting to look bad for a second there, as it there's a lot of play in it. But now I can work on getting it all, pretty sure all those bolts are loose on the driver's side seat. Just this one, and then I can pull the center console out. On closer inspection, I think I actually stripped or snapped the bolt, because and it will not come out with any force. I can spin it both ways and it won't budge up or down. So it's really hard to see under here, but the reason it's not coming off, that nut is usually welded to the body, and when it clicked before and got the leverage, it actually snapped the welds off the body. So that nut just spins and spins and spins, and the bolt is still rusted to the nut. And I can't exactly get, well, I can get a spanner in here and hold it, which I was trying to do, but it keeps falling off. So I might have to get someone else to jump under and do that, or vice versa. But I think that might be next video, because it is hot out here. It is midday. It is like 34 degrees. So that's it for this video, guys. It was over, well, this video was over, I think a week and a half. I did a little bit here and there after work, and then now on the weekend I'll probably get this edited and up tomorrow, which will be Sunday or Monday. Thanks for watching. I know it was a bit all over the place. Went to James's and did the car, Brendan's car, and back to the VL, but hopefully next video we'll have the carpet out and the seats out and start getting down to it and get the tank back in with a new pump and stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.